The International City and County Management Association is committed to increasing the opportunities for those who are taking local government to the next level. As the 2024 ICMA Conference gets underway, only ICMA TV is showcasing how women are leading the way. Welcome back to ICMA TV, and today too here in Pittsburgh. I'm Autria Godfrey. Today we are turning the focus to how the ICMA is opening doors for a whole generation of women as we showcase how she leads.
In some communities, it's hard to imagine a woman at the helm overseeing areas traditionally dominated by men, such as law enforcement, public works and engineering, that sort of area. So I think there's domestic issues, sort of traditional roles, and then also community perception.
We kick things off today with a friendly debate: when to move up the ladder and when to know a position is a lifelong spot. Two women weigh in.
Local government is very important because it's something that affects us all. A lot of times when people think about voting, they think about the big national figures, but local government actually is honestly what affects you the most. It's what hits home the most.
Plus, a future female leader takes us through her day at the ICMA Annual Conference. We tag along with Pittsburgh's very own Laila King as she experiences her first ICMA conference.
I hope that in the future that the city continues smart growth, protecting our natural resources, continues to involve its residents. Those kind of things bring us all together.
And we pick up our tour of local cities and counties, bringing new growth and opportunities to their communities by heading south. From Texas to Tennessee, we're finding new meaning to Southern hospitality. There is so much ahead today on ICMA TV and so many ways for you to watch. You can find the latest episodes airing on the TVs throughout the Convention Center, on the homepage of the ICMA meeting website, right at your fingertips on the ICMA Conference app, and on all of our different social media channels, so make sure you like and subscribe. In 2014, PM Magazine published an article stating that the percentage of women in chief administrative roles has not increased much since the 1980s. So how much progress have we made in the last decade, and when should women decide to climb the ladder? Allison Shake and Shanna Sims Bradish are here to debate. Thanks to you both for being here today.
Thank you.
I'd like to get started with you both telling me where it is that you're currently serving and how long you've been in your position.
Thank you. I'm Allison Sheck, Deputy City Manager at the City of Wheat Ridge. It's a suburb of Denver, Colorado. I've been there about 5.5 years.
Awesome.
I'm Shanna Sims Bradish. I'm Assistant City Manager for the City of University Park, Texas. I've been in University Park about 2 years, but been an Assistant City Manager in the Dallas area for about 16.
Wonderful. So you're both well-versed in these positions. I want to get started with, how well do you think we're doing currently when it comes to women in these chief administrator roles?
Yeah, the last statistic I saw was about 17%, but I think that was a couple of years ago now. So I do think it's growing. I know it's growing. We see that around us. So we're moving in the right direction, but we're not to that 50-50 mark yet.
But you were telling me earlier that when it comes to the assistant roles, that we are doing better.
I think so. We don't have any statistics on it. We don't have any true numbers, but both Shanna and I serve on a committee, about a 50-member committee of assistants and deputies, and it's pretty female heavy, and so anecdotally I would say yes, we're doing better in the assistant role.
Okay, wonderful. So Shanna, you are currently an assistant city manager. What are your thoughts in staying in that position for the duration of your career?
So I personally think it's a good fit for me. I enjoy operations, working with different departments, but I've also been fortunate to work with city managers who have allowed me to really grow and have a great partnership. So for me, I think it's a good fit because I can have the most impact on our organization, and it fits my skill set.
And Allison, you're also in that ACAO role. Do you see that position as a launching pad or kind of more of a stepping stone?
For me personally, not so much. Similar to Shanna, I'm really happy in the role, but I have learned never to say never. It definitely could be something on the horizon. And I think we're a little uncommon. In a lot of the assistants and deputies we talk to absolutely want to make that leap.
Okay.
So yes, it is the perfect launching pad to be the CAO. We are seeing CAOs coming in from other areas, like perhaps the military, so sort of non-traditional routes into that role. But I still think that that's the primary route to get to the CAO role.
Question for you both. What are the biggest obstacles for women when it comes to ascending to that chief position? Are they different than men?
So I think definitely you've got a lot of people who have dual career families. And so you have to make sure you consider both careers as well as families. I think it's also just, do you like being in the spotlight? Because as city manager, you're really a focal point, where maybe as an assistant, you're a little bit less visible in the organization. So I think it is a little challenging, but I think there's definitely opportunities.
What about you?
I think that some of the challenges might be perceptions of the community and perhaps the elected body who is serving that community and is ultimately making that hire. And I think that that's part of perhaps why we're moving in the right direction, but it's just taking a little bit to get there. I think that in some communities, it's hard to imagine a woman at the helm overseeing areas traditionally dominated by men, such as law enforcement, public works and engineering, maintenance, utilities, that sort of area. So I think there's domestic issues, sort of traditional roles, and then also community perception.
That's interesting. That's an interesting viewpoint. So, final question for you both. The most rewarding part about your current position?
The reason I love the ACAO role is because I feel like I get to really work with the organization. So I spend a little bit of my time on the politics, but most of my time with the team, with the staff, really implementing the strategic vision and the initiatives of the organization. And I like spending a lot of my time in that area. It's really rewarding.
Wonderful. And Shana, for you?
I would say it's relationships. It's just that you have maybe a little bit more flexibility and time to build those relationships, both with employees and the community, and you can work on some of those long-term projects that really require good partnerships to achieve.
Well, thank you both so much for your time today, and thank you for helping us highlight women in these leadership roles. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To Texas we go as we start our tour in the city of Seagoville, a hidden gem on the eastern edge of Dallas. The local government, better known as Team Seagoville, are committed to expanding in a way that will bring in more opportunities and prosperity while staying true to their Texas roots.
This community has a sense of belonging. This is where families grow, businesses come in.
I don't think no other city do what they do to help you grow your business.
We're exploding here. It's great. The teamwork that everybody puts into it is so great, so we made it Team Seagoville.
Team Seagoville strives for Seagoville to continue to grow while holding on to the values that make it unique.
Everybody is welcome to the city. When people can feel a sense of want, sense of need, that makes for a great city.
Whether you're looking to start a business, find a home, or invest, come see what we're building together.
Join us. Be a part of Seagoville's exciting journey. I want y'all to know Seagoville is the city of opportunity.
Turning to Boerne, Texas now, in a vibrant community where history meets modern innovation. Let's see why so many residents give Boerne 2 big thumbs up when it comes to a high quality of life.
When I think of Boerne, I think of a community that blends our historic charm with modern elegance, where we got a deep heritage that's rooted in historic promise.
When we chose to move to Boerne, it was all about the schools and about the outdoors and just that hallmark feeling. You can stroll down Main Street and there's amazing boutiques. It's a thriving community with good people.
One of the things that the city has been very proactive about is preserving the quality of life here in Boerne. If you want to have a high quality of life, you have to protect the natural assets of the region.
It's the most important thing that we do as a city is we are very strategic and intentional in what we do now and moving forward.
Our residents, our businesses, our small businesses that want to thrive. The visitors come to expect a certain experience when they come visit. Boerne is an exemplary hill country community. We are focused on deliberately and strategically offering services and building a community that our residents desire. Our dedication will ensure that Boerne remains a high quality of life where people can reside here and thrive for tomorrow.
And our final Texas stop, Fredericksburg, a city of both beauty and charm with a rich history of residents working together to create a beautiful place to live.
The city of Fredericksburg is west, almost equidistant from San Antonio and Austin in the beautiful hill country of Texas. What the city of Fredericksburg offers its residents is a well-run, clean, and good business environment, a good family environment, good schools, lots of places to plug in, to engage. We have a lot of people who move here after retirement and enjoy the hill country and the easy life here.
When we think about the core values of this organization, they all have to do with service to the community, ensuring that we're consistent, ensuring that we operate at a very high level of integrity. Our community is a key part of what this organization stands for. We've established that baseline for quality and positive growth, both in the community and the city organization moving forward.
As we soak up all the incredible things Pittsburgh has to offer, the mayor's office is taking advantage of being the host city this year by giving some of Pittsburgh's best and brightest students a chance to see what the annual meeting is all about. We tagged along with high schooler Laila King as she experiences her very first ICMA conference.
I'm a part of a group called PA Youth Advocacy, and through them I learned about this design group for a Pittsburgh Youth Commission to get more youth engagement with the actual civic system. I wanted to attend the meeting this year because I just thought it would be a good opportunity to kind of engage more on like a networking level in like local government and be able to listen to like many leaders and their perspectives on certain issues. Local government is very important because it's something that affects us all, especially on the local level. A lot of times when people think about voting, they think about the big national figures, but local government actually is honestly what affects you the most. It's what hits home the most. There are so many women who are actively fighting in the government for the people, but they're not the ones getting the headlines. They're not the ones getting the focus. Women have always been participating in government, whether they've been allowed to or not, but it's just actually uplifting those women and their voices, and I think that's something we all can do a better job of. I'm kind of open to the experience just to learn, just to see the various perspectives of different people, and especially relating to youth engagement and civic engagement in the government. I think I'm just excited to more so learn and see where other people come from and how their views kind of conflict or agree with mine.
Now to a new city who voted to withdraw from DeKalb County, Georgia. Stonecrest is home to a young, vibrant, and entrepreneurial population. Let's see how they have strategically moved from a bedroom community to an experience community with a little help from Pepsi.
Before Stonecrest became a city, we were heavily a rooftop community, a bedroom community where folks just wanted to come home from work and relax. We want Stonecrest to be more than just a place to lay your head.
It's important that we take community input into the future development of Stonecrest because they are the future of Stonecrest. We work to deliver their future for them.
Other cities can learn from the city of Stonecrest by looking at our ability to be resilient, getting the right people on board, having a council and a community understanding that we are listening to their ideas and we are incorporating that in our everyday work.
Stonecrest is a place where you can live, work, and experience, and once you're home, you'll be Stonecrest proud.
The city of Lakeland is located east of Memphis in Shelby County, Tennessee. Rapid expansion has brought with it both challenges and opportunities over the last 20 years. Check out how building effective partnerships and collaborations with developers and the public have yielded incredible results.
Simply by clearing the way for new development, you get improved property values. And that increment between where things were and where things are going, that's what funds the project.
We're all working collaboratively to take creative approaches to using these TIF districts to fund the infrastructure and the amenities that our city needs and that our residents want, so that we're established for the future growth of the city of Lakeland.
I hope that in the future that the city continues smart growth, protecting our natural resources, continues to involve its residents. Those kind of things bring us all together.
So what is great about the city of Lakeland is the opportunity. It's the opportunity for many minds to come together and decide the type of city they would like now and for the next 20 years.
As we commemorate 100 years of putting the I in ICMA, we wanted to see how the association is having a global impact. We take a trip to Belgium now as we go around the world in 60 seconds.
I'm the city manager for the city of Bruges in Belgium. ICMA played an important role in various ways. And first of all, the most important role, it changed the way I think, changed the way I act. So it changed the way as I play my role as a city manager in my community. Coming to the annual meeting provides me with a lot of stuff. It provides me, first of all, with a lot of best practices, a lot of important and interesting insights, a lot of interesting stories, new contacts. But most of all, it gives me a feeling of belonging to a bigger picture, a larger story. As an executive board member, our program is packed. So we don't get to choose whatever we want. So as an attendee, there are a lot of opportunities. Please use them, you really should. But even as an executive board member, when I go to those meetings, I always leave with new energy to do what I love and to do what I do best as being a civil servant. We are celebrating 100 years of Code of Ethics. And I think that this anniversary will bring up a lot of good examples, best practices, a lot of very good stories that you can take home to do better work on that topic in your community.
For our final stop today, we find ourselves in Florida. The city of Lauderdale Lakes is in the heart of Broward County and may be 4 square miles big, but they pack a punch. At 62 years young, they're a vibrant community that has resources for all walks of life, from the young to the old, entrepreneurs to retirees.
The city of Lauderdale Lakes was incorporated in 1961. We are located in the heart of Broward County, so very centrally located.
We started with about 300 residents, and we have grown to over 37,000 residents. We have a very heavy Caribbean population that benefits us all because we get to enjoy the cuisine, the music, the art, and also learning the different cultures of our city.
So when I say care, they care. Citizens are first, their safety is first. So it's not a motto, it's a lifestyle.
We just want people to get excited with us about the infrastructure, about the events, and about the overall culture of our community. Here at Lauderdale Lakes, we care!
And with that, it is time to say goodbye on this day 2. Thanks for joining us here today. And remember, you can catch up on all the latest ICMA TV happenings by finding the latest ICMA TV episodes on the TVs placed throughout the Convention Center, right at your fingertips on the ICMA Conference app, also on the homepage of the ICMA Meeting app, and on all of our different social media channels. So make sure you like and subscribe. We hope you've had a great day, and we look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow with all brand new content from ICMA 2024. Go have a great one.